Yeah, I know what's the toughest part to accept is that we already had this stuff in the game. It just wasn't added to the retail version. Now, why the hell would 2K do that? Why would they leave this stuff out? We about to get into all the details. Y'all be sure to drop a like and drop a sub if you can.
It's AllCity. Load up that clip.
Hey, what's good, y'all? I'm AllCity. Appreciate you tuning in. Now, it's no secret that 2K players, we've needed a place to practice, get our shots up, get our reps in. We've needed a solid place to practice for quite a while now. One of the biggest issues that I've personally faced is finding the right place to practice. Like, I feel like I'm always on a different type of server when I'm practicing. If I go to the Gatorade gym, the timing in the Gatorade gym is way different than what I would see in the rec center, 10 times more different than what you experience in Pro-Am. And I feel like I'm always challenging latency. Now imagine you could load up 2K and you wanted to practice. Imagine 2K lets you guys choose which server you're on while you're practicing. You want to learn your timing on an East Coast server? You could choose East Coast server and practice on that timing and latency. Or how about some of you guys who live on the East Coast but primarily play with your friends from the West Coast? This option that's currently in the game would allow you to switch to West Coast servers, and there you go. They even got a central server. Instantly load up and play 1v1 defense versus the AI, just so you can get a gauge on the spacing for contests and things like this. 2K, listen, I just don't think they realize how much time players invest practicing on the game. 2K, if it's your goal to keep players on the game, you want to maintain that player base and increase the amount of time that players are actually on the game, then this should definitely be added to 2K25. I'm talking about the expansion MyCOURT experience that's given to 2K League players. Now, we all know that 2K League players, they play a different version of the game. They play the 2K League Builder version of 2K. BEARDABEAST has just dropped a great video. I advise you guys go check it out. I'm going to leave the full link to his video in the description below. I chopped up some key points of his video in regards to this MyCOURT option because that's what I'm most interested in. But if you guys want to learn more about the League Builder, like builds, how he makes his builds and animations and what other options you have for the League Builder, I definitely recommend you guys go check out his video. So we're going to let this play out and we'll just stop and start again as we go.
This is different than retail. So when y'all hear retail and league build, this is league build. This is what it looks like. I do want to show y'all the NBA 2K League features. This is a completely different game mode, right? This is a completely different monster, completely different shoot. Look at this. I can load up 2K, right? Man, I can literally load up. Dog, I could shoot free throws. There we go. I need to practice. I could sit in here all day and I could just practice my free throws. I can go.
I don't think 2K, I really don't think they fully realize how much time players will literally sit there and practice their free throw. Honestly, I feel like, and this is my honest opinion, I feel like players will probably be in the practice arena more than they're actually on the court. Let's see what else the 2K League Builder has.
Look at animations and I can come dribble and it's going to give me a bot to play against. So I can learn the animations in the game. This game speed is different compared to the retail version of.
You see, little key things, man. If we could just get that 1v1 versus the AI to practice our animations, although, we understand how it's different when you play against a bot, but just the idea of someone in front of you and you're able to just practice there and it's not in a whole My Career game. And as you notice, BEARDABEAST said the game speed is actually different than the retail version as well. Let's just let this thing keep going.
And the league build allows me to have all of the animations. It's going to give me an AI to play against. It's going to give me realistic gameplay. I can literally load up and play defense. I wish they put these features in the retail version. I really do. This is good, especially for people who trying to figure out motion styles or figure out all right, cool, let me see something. Let me see how far I could play off to get contests. Is that open? Is that wide open? Is it
I love that BEARDABEAST mentioned that, man. These are options that we need, and we shouldn't be learning them on the fly while we're in a game. I mean, come on. How doesn't 2K realize that we needed this, which has already been developed? We needed this option incorporated into 24. Not only that, we definitely need to have it in 2K25. And little secret, 2K, if you don't know that, yes, players would love to practice on their defense. They would absolutely love. Y'all sound off in the comments section, matter of fact. All right, we're gonna let this thing keep going.
Very different than retail. Very different than retail. We have the 3v3 archetypes, and we have the 5v5 archetypes. 5 builds at each position. These are all point guards. And shooting guards, we have 5 shooting guards. 25 builds. I don't know why my math is just about to getting older.
Bears math ain't mathing. Hey, would you guys, I get this question asked a lot of me. Do you guys think we should be going back to archetype builds and 2K should be simplifying the builders? Sound off in the comments. I'm definitely curious because I guess at the end of 2K24, folks, they really ain't liking what they seen out there, and they think it's in part due to the builder that we have and the limitations that the builder gives us, or maybe it gives us too much, and that's what allows these folks to create like OP builds with OP animations. I don't know. You sound off in the comments about whether we should go back to archetypes.
Getting dumb. I've been moving slow lately. I got lockdowns, power forwards, and they're going to give me a different look at all of these builds. It's going to give me, they all do something different, kind of similar, but it's different. It's different builds I can hoop on. I wish they would put some of these features inside of the retail version. So I get to come out here, I get to hoop. I just wanted to show y'all, this is why we don't really hop on retail as much, because we have so much on the league build and there's so many people to hoop against. Like, and there's so many things you could do.
Hey, let me simplify this for a second. This is a pro 2K League player, and probably the top pro 2K League player at that. And he is coming out here saying that he has no reason to hop on the retail version of the game because the 2K League builder, his version of the game gives him more options than the retail version. Imagine that.
Always practice. You can, like, watch this. I can show you. Play a game. Warm up, shoot around. Watch. Host game.
Warm up, shoot around. Hold on. Y'all gonna go crazy with this one. I'm gonna rewind it just a little bit. Let's go
host
to
game. You can shoot on different servers. You got a west server we can shoot on. It's a central server. I don't even think they have a central server in the retail. It's an east server. So sometimes if you're shot off, people like, man, my shot feel different this game, dog. Why it feel different? A lot of people don't even know that sometimes you might be on the west server and you on the east coast, or you might be playing on the east server and you on the west coast. So your shot, definitely the shot time is different, and you might not even know it. If you ever hop on and you feel delayed, like it's sluggish and it's like ill, like it just feel like you moving.
Man, I feel ill and delayed more times than not when I get on 2K. I swear 2K puts me on the opposite server. I'm on the east, so it puts me on the west server more times than not because I'm constantly feeling sluggish when I'm on the game. Imagine if we had the option to choose the server where we would like to play. Not 2K randomly selecting which server we're playing on. I don't know exactly what it's based on. Maybe it's a collective of your team and it tries to choose the most convenient location, and that might not be favorable to you playing the game. Oftentimes it's not favorable for me, so I experience super high latency. But if I had the option to practice on that server and learn the timing and latency, I'd be that much better for it.
And quick saying, you probably play on another server. On my court, hooping. And I can come out here and I can get shots up. So now I can practice my moves on the wings. Like, all right, cool. How far does it drag me down? How far, like, this just different. So it's pretty souped up. These are the features I wish they would add to retail version. I don't know if they ever do it, but
first off, salute to Bear for even sharing this with the community. Now, I sat back thinking, how likely is it that 2K will incorporate this option for 2K25? BEARDABEAST video is the first time that I've gotten such an in-depth look at the 2K League builder. If I had to take my best guess, I imagine that someone like BEARDABEAST would have needed to get approval before releasing this video. I could be wrong about that. Or maybe even BEARDABEAST was approached to release a video giving more details on the 2K League builder. Either way, I feel like there was some red tape involved that needed to get cut. And if 2K does incorporate something like this into 2K25, I'm sure to be spending and investing a ton of time in the practice arena. It's such an innovative feature, it's convenient for the player, and I just can't understand why it hasn't been in the game for like the last 5 years. A great feature that every player loved was removed from the game, even though next-gen consoles offer more capacity to develop even better ways to play 2K. If you guys want to see this expanded MyCOURT incorporated into NBA 2K25, sound off in the comment section below. I appreciate you guys making it to the end of the video. Hopefully you catch the next one. Easy, y'all.